You guys, hi! Thank you so much for being in our August sneak peek. We are so excited to just have had this time with you. I know life is so busy. My day's been crazy today too. I'm sure all of yours are crazy with getting ready for back to school stuff. So thank you so much for taking the time to come in and watch these videos. And I just have to give props to my teammates because Tammy and Melissa are amazing women who are doing amazing things with this business. And I feel like they gave you such great perspective and such different perspectives because they were in different places. And I feel like we're just so lucky to have heard from them today. And I hope that you took away just how genuine they are, how driven they are, how much they really love what they're doing, and how hard they work at this. Because I'm just gonna come directly at you with this. It takes hard work. It takes hard work to make anything successful, to make any business successful, any new job successful, to be a successful parent, a successful wife. Everything takes hard work, and this is no different. It's a legitimate business opportunity that can take you amazing, ridiculous places if you put in the work. So if you didn't see my video from yesterday or this morning, I don't know what day it is. I don't know what time it is. My name is Wendy Bankhead. I'm the founder of Team TNT. I've been a coach for over 5 years. And it's been the best decision that I've made aside from getting married. And I will say having babies, although pregnancy was not my favorite and I questioned my sanity as to why I did that twice, multiple times. So anyway, I wanted to just give you a little bit of background on my story so you kind of have maybe a different frame of reference. It's similar to Tammy's story and Melissa's. I was a working career woman on a path. I was 10 years at a global recruiting company, the largest global recruiting company in the world. And I was an outside salesperson. And I did not in any way dream of being a salesperson, because who does? But I became one. And it was very natural to share about a company that I knew what we put into what our product was. And I was passionate about that. And it was easy for me to talk about it. Like it's easy for you to talk about the new shirt you bought or the meal you made or the restaurant you went to. Tammy referred to that in her video. We share everything. So once you're passionate about something, the ease of sharing is it's just there. So I transitioned from a career working like a crazy high pressure. I mean, if you guys have ever been in sales, or even if you haven't, you probably know that it's all based on numbers. It's all based on what you do today. Yesterday doesn't matter. Every successful year I had didn't matter. It was that year that mattered. It was that month that mattered. You have to continue to string along these high numbers and success. So it was a taxing job. I loved the company that I worked for. It was a lot. I commuted 45 minutes to an hour depending traffic each way. I worked 10-hour days, weekends sometimes. It was a job that you couldn't shut off, and it was hard. But I had planned on going back to work because I just didn't really see myself as a stay-at-home mom. And after I had my first daughter, I was supposed to go back to work in about 2 weeks, and I'd made the decision at that time. I told my husband, I was like, I don't think I can do it. And he's like, all right, well, we're in a position now. We both worked hard. We both saved, and we were in a position that I could stay home with my daughter, so I made that decision. And I was under this false impression that being a stay-at-home mom was real glamorous. And in general, being a mom is not glamorous. And being a stay-at-home mom was certainly not glamorous. I was in baggy sweats all day, every day. I never got ready. I felt very disconnected, very alone. I wasn't diagnosed, but I'm pretty sure I had postpartum depression. I had no energy. I was sad. And I just realized, I'm just, getting by. I'm just, totally getting by. It's so not glamorous, Tammy. I'm just, getting by. And that's really not the kind of person that I was when I was working. I was like, let's get it. Let's go. I would train a team. We would hit goals, and I thrived on that. And now I'm just, barely getting by. So I decided that I was going to take coaching seriously. After 1 year of being at home, 20 pounds overweight, feeling sad, eating whatever I wanted, looking for people to drink with as much as I possibly could, I decided that I was going to utilize this opportunity that was right in front of me that I'd been sitting on for a few years, because I signed up in 2010 and I didn't start coaching till 2013. So I was like, well, this can give me everything I want. It can help me get in better shape because Lord knows I need that. Maybe it can help me start eating better. It can help me connect with other people, like especially moms. I needed mom help so badly. I just craved it. I was so lonely and so disconnected. And I needed to earn my own income. I always had worked. I'd always supported myself. I left a really nice income to stay at home, and that like hurt. Anytime I had to like answer to my husband about what I was spending, which I'm not like outrageous, but it was like, I hated that. So I jumped on this train and I've never looked back, and life has never been the same. And it like seriously can change your life. And I don't use that term lightly. I hate when people are like, this toothpaste will change your life. Like, but this business will change your life if you allow it. So the questions that we get most commonly are, one, what does it cost? And I love this question because think of it like this, like you are starting a business without any startup costs. You're not getting a building. You're not having overhead. You're not finding and hiring employees. You're not buying supplies. You're not housing them. You're not doing customer service. You're not shipping products out. Like we have Beachbody, which Beachbody is a power freaking house, you guys. Everyone knows Beachbody. Even if you don't know Beachbody, you've heard of P90X. Like there's not one person on this earth, I'm 99% sure, that hasn't heard of P90X. So whenever someone says, I don't know about Beachbody, you say P90X, they're like, oh yeah, P90X, of course. Everyone knows Beachbody. It's a powerhouse company. It's doing like, it's blazing trails with everything we do. And I mean, for God's sakes, you guys, the Today Show is doing 80 Day Obsession. That's a Beachbody program. Like, that's how huge we are. We get all of Beachbody's resources to use to start our company. We pay like $160, which pays for the stuff that we're going to use, Shakeology, and a program, which is not just a program anymore like it used to be. When you used to sign up, you get one program in Shakeology, and then when another program came out or you got bored of that program, you'd buy another one for $60 to $100 each program. Now $160 gets you access to our entire digital library, which is over 600 hours, more than that now because we keep adding. Hundreds of hours of workout programming. And we get Shakeology, which is something that my husband and I drink every single day. I know Tammy talked about it. I just want to touch on it for a second because so many people compare it to a protein shake, and it is not a protein shake. It is like this conglomeration of dense nutrition that fills in these nutritional gaps that we have, because you guys know, I mean, I'm not going to go all into it, but the air quality, the soil quality, the GMO stuff, the processing, the junk in our food, like nothing's the same as it used to be. And we are like missing so many nutrients that this helps you fill in the gap. Like nobody's walking around protein deprived. Everybody thinks, oh, we need more protein. Like we don't need more protein. We've got plenty of protein. What we need is like nutrients that are sourced in the right way, that aren't blended with a bunch of junk and chemicals. And that's what it is. That's what we're putting in our body. And so that's what we're getting for this $160, which there's packages that are different prices, but let's just use that. And the stuff that we're using to get better. That's our investment. That's what it costs to start a business. We're starting the business for free, and we're using the products that we're buying, investing in to better ourselves. So wrap your head around that, you guys. Like, and then from there, it's $15.99 a month. And that's for all the other stuff Beachbody does, like the administrative work. We have websites. They mail the products. They handle customer service. They do, payroll for us. Every single other thing is done. And it's $16 a month. Like, we should be paying more. Don't tell them that. But really, for that kind of peace of mind and support behind us for our own businesses, we should be like, it should be a lot more than that, right? So that's the cost. It's pretty amazing. And also, I'll get into that later. Okay, I told you about the library. But anyway, the second question that we get all the time is, how do you earn? And that's like, it's such a great question because of course you want to know that. Like, how do you earn? You earn 25% commission once you become a coach on anything that people buy from you. Anything you sell, you earn 25% commission. You also get a 25% discount on any product. So just know that, please. And it's like you're helping people you get commission. You're just referring them, like Tammy mentioned in her video. Like if you see a great movie, you're telling them to go to the movie. You're not getting a kickback from the movie theater because, well, Tammy told me to come. So, oh, Tammy told you? Okay, well, let me put 25 cents in her account or whatever. This is what you get when you sign up to be a coach, is you get that kind of like that referral bonus. You also, let me just hit on this really quick too. There's a money back guarantee. So in regards to you getting your program, you start Shakeology, you get access to Beachbody On Demand. Like, I think this is really important. You can drink the entire bag of Shakeology, or you can do a program for 30 days. Say it's our new program, Live 4. And if you don't get the results you wanted, you can get your money back, minus shipping and handling, which I think is $2 or $4. You can get your money back. You could drink the entire bag. You could drink an entire tub of our Recover, our post-workout shake, which is amazing, or a pre-workout Energize. And if you're like, I just don't think I got the results I wanted, you can send the container back and get a full money back guarantee, your full refund. Where else does that, you guys? I mean, I've never heard of a gym where you could go for 30 days, and then at the end of that 30 days, you say, I didn't lose any weight, I didn't get the results I wanted, so I'm going to get my money back. They're not giving you your money back. FYI, right? This is how passionate and sure we are of what we're doing. And this is how this whole company started, is because they saw that people were telling each other about P90. It was P90 at the time. And they were getting results and sharing it. And they thought, these people should be compensated because they're like spreading this around. This is how this whole thing started. So I just wanted to make that point because you're not signing in blood. There's no contract. There's no like minimum amount of time you have to be a coach. There's no like you have to get Shakeology for 3 months. There's nothing tying you down to this. If it does not work for you, you can quit at any time. I think that just is a testimony to how strongly Beachbody believes in our products, and then we're the kind of like the soldiers out there talking about because we've had success. And to offer a guarantee like that is that's a pretty big deal. It's no small gesture. So just please know that and know that there's the commission, that's 25% to get back to that. And then there's also a bonus structure. And honestly, you guys, the compensation plan has a lot of layers. There are so many different ways to earn income if you're willing to work hard and you start building a team and teaching them to be successful. That's really where the income opportunity comes from. It's growing a team. It's putting yourself out there. And I know that that's a concern, so I'd like to hit on that because putting yourself out there was scary for all of us. We all were afraid of that. Social media was like, it was not even on my radar. I did not have a lot of followers. Or friends or followers. I did not like have this huge giant network of thousands of people that were interested in fitness. I learned through the years, and I just decided I was sick and tired of not liking the way I looked in the mirror, for one thing, not liking how I felt, not earning my own income, being detached, not having a community. And so all of that stuff that I was so sick of propelled me to take a step that was scary, because that step was less scary than staying where I was. And that was at a really low place in my life. So it just becomes a matter of like, how much do you want to change? How much do you want to change your circumstances? I want to change my circumstances so badly that if I have to post on social media to start that ball rolling, I'll do it. And I think you'll find that you probably will too. And just know you don't have to start out with like taking sports bra pictures or bikini pictures and putting those up there. That's not how you have to do it. You can ease into it. We train you. We have so many trainings and so many tools and resources. And all of the successful coaches in our company, you guys, share all of their resources. There's no like vibe that I'm not telling you what I do. Don't even ask me what I do because I'm not telling you. It's all like there's enough to go around for everyone. It's not like if Tammy succeeds, I can't. Or if Melissa succeeds, Tammy can't. We all rise together. So it's all out there for you. So taking that step on social media, it's a must. It's just something you have to get over if you want to build a big, strong business. And I will also tell you this. Social media is the way of the world. Cable's going away. I mean, you guys, like we don't have cable. I know like 20 people off the top of my head that got rid of cable. They have Hulu or PlayStation View. People just watch Netflix now. Okay, that's going away. Okay, so we're streaming everything. Okay, here comes Beachbody On Demand, streaming Netflix of workouts. Big box stores are closing. Everything is online. And people aren't even like paying for advertising anymore. Stores aren't. They're paying bloggers to wear their stuff and show it on Instagram. Like, raise your hand if you bought something because you saw someone wearing it on Instagram. Like, everything I'm wearing. These shorts, I can't show you the shorts, but maybe not the shirt, but the shorts. Like, that's the way of the world. And if we're not jumping on that bandwagon and creating a second stream of income, creating a business online where all the eyes are on the phones, looking at this stuff, wondering, could I do that? Then we're missing out. We're missing the boat completely. And you don't want to miss the boat because you guys, it's working on yourself from your house or wherever you are. Yes, it's hard work, but it's also not driving to an office. It's also not having overhead, not spending $100,000 on like a Dunkin' Donuts chain or something. I love donuts. So social media is the way. Just, you're going to have to deal with that. And you can do it, and we'll teach you how. Okay, another fear is the judgment. Fear of judgment will stop us. I mean, it stopped me for a long time. I remember the first picture that I was going to post about a fitness picture. I asked my husband to take it after we did an insanity workout. I was like, will you take my picture? He's like, are you bugging people? And I was like he meant because I'm posting fitness stuff. And I was like, I guess I might be. It really took the wind out of my sails, you guys. I lost all confidence, and I was like, I'm bugging people. And then a year later, I thought, screw that. Why am I going to let like Susie from my small hometown dictate the way I build my life and what I can provide to my family? And why am I going to let like these little judgmental people that maybe are like, oh, she's not really in shape, she's not fit. Like those were my fears because I was 20 pounds overweight, like after having my baby, like 20 pounds over my pre-baby weight, probably more than that, maybe 30. Why am I going to let that stop me? Why am I going to let that person or those people dictate me moving forward and getting out of this rut I've been in and providing more opportunities for my family and getting in better shape and feeling good? Because you see us coaches, you guys, we are happy people. Like, you see us online, it's not a gimmick, we're happy. That's another thing about this business, is it's not like a get rich quick, it's not a lose weight quick. It's follow the process, eat right, we teach you how, we give you workouts, you have access to all of this. And that is why most of us really have latched onto being a coach, because it's just no gimmicks. It's not an overnight, here's a pill. So the judgment, it just is another thing we have to get over and realize we have to do things for ourselves. And this business can provide a life for us that is like no other. I know people that are earning 6 and 7 figure incomes. Like, I know them, they're my friends. Like, I'm going to be in South Beach with them in a couple weeks. And our team is on that path too. So jump on and get into this momentum with us and create something special for you and your family that, you know, just the 9 to 5 doesn't give you the opportunity to do it this way. So another fear, I know, Sarah, you mentioned that knowing a lot of people was something that was like holding you back. And I had a few hundred friends on Facebook. I mean, maybe 200 or 300. But it's the beautiful thing about the internet and about social media is that we have access to people all over the world for free. So it's about building your network, which we teach you how to do that. It'll start coming naturally to you once you get going. We have trainings, we help you, we give you ideas, and yeah, you'll be maybe out of your comfort zone a little bit, but it's so worth it. The hard work is worth it, but it is hard work. So let's just get down to it. The 2 decisions you have tonight, you have 2 decisions, right? You have a decision to make, and I guess there are 2 options. Option number 1 is to pass on this opportunity. So what are the consequences for that? Well, you stay in your comfort zone. You may not get to the health and fitness level you want to get to. You're not going to meet like all these amazing people, and you'll be wondering, like, what could I have done with this? What could this have been for me? What could this have been for my family? You'll be watching us. We go on these vacations. We do like pretty amazing things, and it's with hard work and consistency. I'm telling you right now, Like disclaimer, 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 nothing's guaranteed. It's all based on your effort, and it is work. But you'll be wondering and watching and thinking, gosh, I could have been doing that. I could have been going to Riviera Maya. I could have been going on that cruise. I could be doing this stuff. I could be fitting into jeans that I haven't worn since I had kids. Or I could be like putting money away for my kids' college. Like there's all these things you'll be wondering. So what if you decide to go for it? What are the consequences then? You get in the best shape you've ever been in? Okay. You meet friends, like amazing friends from all over the place, like that are just like you, wanting a better life. You grow as a person. Like I just think about how far I've come as a person, as a mom, as a wife, since deciding to become a coach, because you're in this community or environment where people are always looking to grow, always looking to be better. And not in like I'm going to be better than you way, but just be the best versions of themselves. Like you can't help but rise up. When you're around people who are going for those same things, achieving goals, getting healthy, like you can't help but rise up. Tammy mentioned it too. You level up. You build your confidence. You earn vacations, if that's what you choose to do. There's just nothing bad that comes from being a coach. There's nothing bad. Like, I mean, I know people, and Tammy, I know, girl, Tammy was like a researcher. I'm more like, sign me up, I'll figure it out. Tammy is like, well, hold on. Like, she's very methodical and very detail-oriented, and she was trying to find a downside to it. There's no downside to it. What do you have to lose? So, think about that when you're making your decision. And I just want to also tell you the giveaway. So, anyone who signs up to be a coach who joins us between now, so it's Wednesday, August 15th, and tomorrow night at 8 p.m., no matter what time zone, you get our fall survival stash. And that is samples of Energizer pre-workout. It's pretty much the only reason I get up at 5 a.m. to work out, 5:30, because it's liquid gold. You get beach bars. They're our new protein. It's not a meal replacement. It's a snack bar. It's lower calories, very low sugar, especially compared to like RX and Kind bars. Really like minimally processed, delicious, like tastes like a candy bar. I'm obsessed. You'll get a really cute fitness headband, and you'll get a little dry shampoo because, you know, when the kids are going back to school, we don't probably have time to like wash our hair every day. I don't, and I don't want to. But anyway, so if you sign up and join us as a coach between now and tomorrow at 8 p.m., whatever time zone you're in, you're going to get that fall survival stash. So you guys, talk to the coach who invited you here. We cannot wait to welcome you to our team. We're so happy you took the time to be here, and we'll talk to you again soon.